1, go.
Why, hello, everyone.
No, don't start that early. Oh my fucking god. Okay, are you two good?
Yes.
Yes, we've already recorded.
Everything's coming through,
Recording
right?
is going.
Yes.
Okay, now you can start.
Why, hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Anime Club. I'm NikNak. With me is not the Great Lord Vorn.
Yes, we're all in separate locations now.
Technically, there are 3 locations and 4 people, so...
Well,
Realm Shifter.
Look at this. We got resident dumbass over here. Talking to you, NikNak.
Yeah, Seki coming to you with the relative constitution of an 18th century peasant. I am once again sick. For the second time in less than a month.
Yay!
Not the coves, though.
But you know, still being sick is a bitch.
Yeah, I figured I should be a plague spreader from someplace away from y'all.
Get your pestilence away from me.
I send the pestilence and plague into your house, into your... Anyways, but I'm really excited because today is another one of mine. We did One Piece, and we had a bit of a weird episode counts. So we did One Piece episodes 48 through 53, and then we skipped 54 to 61, and then we watched 62 to 69.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. We had a new opening song. Did we all listen to it?
Yes, actually.
Just one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I actually did.
Okay. So let's start there with the new opening song. So how did you guys like our new opening song? It was, I believe, let me double check the title real quick, but it was Believe.
I thought it was Believe in Wonderland, but alright. I mean, I know
I think that, well, the name is just Believe, but,
okay.
But yeah.
Okay. It's a little weird, but whatever. I thought it was a pretty alright song. I actually enjoyed it. Maybe not as much as the first OP, but it was still pretty decent. Decent one for a second OP. Mainly, it's just, and the only reason really is just the first OP is just a lot more iconic of One Piece, and that's really.
Yeah, I mean the first OP is stunning.
Yeah. So, but this one's still good. I still enjoyed it. Yeah.
Nice.
I kind of feel like the first OP is slightly annoying, but that's just for me, and I kind of like this one a little bit better.
Oh, shot through the heart.
How many times have you made that joke in the last
A
2
lot,
weeks?
a fucking lot. No, I get it. The first OP is kind of the memed one, the one you hear I mean, it is the One Piece OP, and I really like Believe. I really like all the One Piece openings. There's none that I dislike in general. Yes, I see that.
Unlike some of the Naruto OPs, for example.
Oh god, I hate some of the Naruto OPs. It's such a difference. But yeah, I really like Believe. You know, my favorite part about it is that the entire opening sequence is basically just like a 2003 iMovie slideshow.
Yeah, I didn't care for the OP as much. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I thought it had it was interesting. It had some Eurobeat things to it, like at the beginning, but I just didn't. I don't know. It just didn't click with me, I think.
It also had a slightly different intro description, like the man talking at the begining.
Oh yeah, that was fine.
Yeah, it was slightly changed. Not much, but a little.
Yeah.
How dare they change my One Piece intro?
I liked it. I think that Believe's a pretty good opening. It's not as good as some of the others, but I think I actually like the spoken part at the beginning more than the spoken part in the first one, because the spoken part in the first OP is kind of just a summation of everything leading up to this point, but this one...
I don't know. It's not the same if they don't mention Gold Rogers was hanged from the gallows.
No, they do. Oh god, my cough dropped. You almost made me choke. How dare you? No, that's not a thing. We don't talk about that. That never happens. But I like the whole destiny, fate, dreams. These
someone say
unstoppable
fate?
ideals are held deep in the heart of man. As long as there are people who seek freedom in this life, these things shall not vanish from the earth. Like, I really liked that part of the opening, because it kind of spoke to, like, why the Straw Hats are doing what they're doing, because they're not out here to, like, pillage and plunder. They're each just, like, seeking, like, a dream and a goal.
Yeah, like for example, like obviously Luffy, he wants to find the One Piece. Sanji wants to find the All Blue.
Nami wants to chart the world.
Yeah, all that.
Usopp wants to be a great warrior of the sea.
Yeah, so they all have like their own
doctor.
like separate aspirations within this whole dysfunctional crew that they've got going, but they're all working together to achieve those goals, basically.
Yeah, so I really liked that part of the opening. I will say I do like both the English and Japanese versions of the song. I know I didn't make you listen to both, whichever one you guys chose to listen to.
I actually ended up listening to both unironically because I rotated between both the Japanese and the dub.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did the
so
same.
I like both. Yeah. I'm a fan of both. Fun fact, it is actually a cover of a Eurobeat song by the artist Lolita.
That makes a lot of sense. I could tell it was quite Eurobeat.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that though. Yeah, also, you said that there's no mention of Gold Roger, but Gold Roger is the one narrating at the beginning.
I never said there was no mention of Gold Roger. I said it wasn't the same without mentioning him being hung from the gallows.
Which is a reference, of course, to the fact that the fucking 4Kids one says that Gold Roger is hung from the gallows. But as we learn in this segment, that is not what happened.
That is not what happened. That is not what happened.
Animation, right? So, okay, so I have a comment here, right? At this point, right, in the section of episodes you've watched, I don't know if it's going to be noticeable to you or if you have any commentary, but at this point, One Piece has officially been serializing as an anime for an entire year, animation-wise.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if you notice any differences, if the quality seemed to go up, if there was less of something or another.
There was definitely an increase in quality, I think.
Yeah, but, like, this is kind of the point where One Piece had been on air for a whole year and was definitely getting more, like, as it went on, so...
Yeah. I'd honestly say I definitely did see a quality increase myself. It seemed at least like because one of my main like notices, like at least in the very beginning when we first started this, is that the lines, like the outlines for the characters, were really soft, and the shadows weren't as like detailed. Whereas here, I kind of noticed some of the shadowing is a bit more detailed and stuff like that, and some of the backgrounds have a less soft texture to them and are a lot more outlined. That was kind of...
And Oh, go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I was just saying, yeah, that's kind of what I noticed personally. But also, something that I figured out, Funimation it's either Funimation or Crunchyroll actually has a remastered version of season 1 and 2, where basically they update they have the art style updated to match basically kind of some of the more recent seasons.
Oh, yeah, I had you, I think I showed you guys that for the first episode, how they had, like, the remastered first episode with the post-time skip quality animation and art.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the case. I'm fairly certain that's just cropped and increased in resolution. It's just,
No, I think what Realm means is that there's, like, an actual art style change, right? Like, it's the post-time skip art?
Yeah.
I don't...
Okay, so...
There actually is.
It's different.
Yeah, no, like, for me...
Yeah, the remastered episodes are currently broadcasting, and now the first 61 episodes are available for Crunchyroll Premium.
Yep, that's exactly
They're
what it was.
They're special edition episodes.
That is exactly what I watched.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I just noticed, like, the slight increase in contrast. That was it for me.
So.
Here we go.
So this is it here. Like, this is one of them.
Yeah, but, like, here, I have them here, too, but there are the first 61 episodes so far have been remastered.
You might want to turn the volume off on that.
Great. While NikNak watches this episode.
Well, we're not
right here.
watching it, but see, like, they have remastered the animation. It's not just this is because one thing that NikNak and I noticed when we were watching it is I think Netflix, right, to make them 16:9 widescreen just crops the original video, which is filmed like more square, and Hulu has the original like square format that's not 16:9. So if you watch it on Netflix, it actually crops a huge chunk at the bottom and top of the screen out. You just can't see it at all when watching the show.
Perfect warning to people who've watched this on Netflix then.
Yeah, Hulu has the uncropped. Most anime sites also have the uncropped, or in the case of Crunchyroll, the special edition episodes. Yeah. Realm?
He's here, I think.
Sorry, I had to chase my dumbass cat out of my room because he was being an asshole.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Jaxie baby.
It's his own dumbass that he can't control himself half the time.
Yeah, so obviously even in the original there is an animation increase from like the first batch of episodes we watched to this one. However, now you can watch the whole first 61 episodes with the new HD remaster.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't specifically have you guys watch that because I didn't know it had gotten that far yet. Because I remember seeing the first couple episodes come out like that, and I was like, that's cool. But, like, there's some element of, like, charm to the old original animation. You know what I mean? Like, I've started to feel a little bit more nostalgic about that.
So here's the weird thing. I watched that original, like, the HD remastered.
Yeah.
Like, all the way through Arlong Park.
Uh-huh.
And I watched this, like, just on normal in Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
I felt like this had the better animation than that.
Yeah, I don't know. I actually have not watched the remastered episodes past, like, episode 2. I'm gonna be honest here. There is far too much current One Piece for me to watch, for me to be going back and watching the first 61 episodes again in remaster.
That's absolutely
It
fair.
could just be that the original... Sorry, Realm. It could just be that the remastered animation doesn't actually do much to help when it comes to things like reused animation and
I think
the amount of
mainly-
detail that you might see in a character.
I think mainly what it does is it clears up all of the
Yeah.
lines and makes everything a little crisper. It obviously adapts the size of the screen, that kind of thing.
So I don't want to say the remaster is shit, because it probably isn't.
Yeah. But, so we have anything else to say about animation, OP? Yeah, well, there's a different ED, too.
I don't think I listened.
Didn't watch it.
Yeah.
So we do have a different ED. It's Run, Run, Run. If you didn't listen to it, that's fine. I like it. It's pretty fun. I don't hate any of the One Piece EDs, but I'm not particularly partial to many of them. So
Yeah.
for me, it was just kind of like here and there, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think any of us have given our actual
No, we haven't.
thoughts or
Fuck.
ratings.
Wait, hold on. But before we do that, I need to go to the bathroom and. I am back. I have fought my demons.
I think that's the fastest record for anyone fighting their demons.
My demons are pushovers.
Yeah.
Alright, so, Seki, as the person who loves One Piece here, I'm gonna let you pick the order on this, because...
I want to hear Vorn first.
Oh my.
And here. I would like to request 2 separate ratings from everyone. I would like you guys to tell me about how you like this section and how you've liked One Piece up to episode 69 so far.
Okay, for
You
this...
give your rating, only like one straight up rating, like approved or meh. But, like, give your thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay, well, for this section, it was kind of, well, it wasn't great, but also wasn't terrible for most of it. So, that was... It's, for the rating for this, it would be a, yeah, you got approved at least. Segment's happy. Very happy that I gave that.
Happy. I'm so
She needed that
happy.
after Fairy Tail.
I did. I needed the comeback.
Yeah, you got lucky. Some of the characters very, very much appealed to me.
Well, I also specifically here, we have a lot of different arcs in this segment. We're going to talk about it next segment, but this is not one large arc, which helps.
Yeah, and for my overall rating of Fairy Tail,
You mean One Piece?
No, yeah, One Piece, One Piece. God damn it! I'm making that same mistake again. Of One Piece, it would be. It is very, very close to a meh, but you're going to get like a slight approval. It's so close to a meh, though.
All right, Realm, you next.
Yeah. So I'll just start off with my overall rating up to this point. So basically, what I think of the show as as a whole so far. I'd say it's like it's a pretty decent approved. I finally starting to get used to some of the character quirks again after having last rewatched this in like late middle school, basically. I think early high school around that time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say that overall, at least, from what I remember, at least, this is still getting an approved for me. I mean, I had enough time and care to put 150 episodes plus into watching it, so I must have liked something about it at the very least. Something.
Yeah.
Something. I just didn't like it enough to stay invested in it, was all.
I don't know, man. 150 episodes is a lot of investment for any other show. That would have been the whole show.
I mean, yeah, but at that time there were I think only 700 episodes.
So if it was middle school to early high school, it would have been in the 400s or 500s.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
Yeah, because Dressrosa was in the 700s, and I was watching that week to week, and I was catching up when it was just pre and post time skip at the end of high school.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. So it still would have been 3 times as long as what you had already watched.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But at least for this arc, I'd also say it still gets an approved for me. This is a nice little arc. Just kind of shows Luffy going through his stuff, and then the little whale mini segment arc was also nice. Honestly, I like that one.
Laboon.
Yeah. Laboon.
Don't go breaking my heart.
Don't go breaking my heart.
So I really liked this series. Until Kobe Helmetto, it was shit. It ruins the series, and how dare you disrespect a character like Buggy the Clown by killing him off in such a disrespectful way? He's such a classic character, you can't...
NikNak made a funny.
No, actually, I really did like this section. I thought this was probably the best pacing One Piece has had so far. I think the Logue Town was probably the best paced arc in general so far, because it didn't feel like they lingered in any one spot. It felt like it was an actual town they visited, and not just, oh, we're in this one place, we get to see this one place for an episode or two, and then it's just one 7-episode long fight scene in this one place. So, and I think that carries over through the rest of the submission we had this time, where it feels like we spend enough time to get to know the cast of a specific place and get a feel for how it's going to be, and then we move on. And it doesn't feel like Arlong felt like an entire ass thing. Yeah. And I get that we're in Alabasta right now, yeah?
So yeah, Whiskey Peak is the second arc into Alabasta.
Yeah. It feels like the Alabasta arc is a little bit more of an overarching long-term thing, as opposed to being oh, we have this one issue once we enter this one place. We're gonna resolve this, but it'll take 15 episodes of fight scenes to resolve while things happen. I appreciated that a little bit more.
So...
Oh, approved.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
That warms the cockles of my little One Piece loving heart, because I love Logue Town. I think it's a great ending to the East Blue Saga. And then I personally think that Whiskey Peak has one of my favorite character moments in early One Piece, which we're going to talk about in our next episode. So it is an absolute approve for me. I have an A tier that's finally a big shonen. Oh my god!
It's probably not going to happen. I'm going to stamp your little hopes and dreams here, though. It's probably not going to win Best of Season.
Okay, I'm not expecting it to, but if we vote like last time, there's a good chance I can fuck with the ratings enough to get it not last. considering that I genuinely did that last time just to get Elmaloy into first place. Like, I fucked the ratings so bad deliberately, I could do that again.
Oh
Rigging
god.
the system.
Oh,
Well, guys, I think
Frigging the system.
before we go, I think we can all come to the proper conclusion that Seki is a little too happy, and I think it's time either Seki does it or one of us does it. Katekyo goes back in so we can rip her poor little heart in two.
We must crush it.
You're so mean. Anyways, so, everybody like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you back with the next episode where we're going to talk about the actual arcs that make this up and the new characters we meet and the old ones.
Try harder, everyone.
Yeah.